Hey everyone! So, we're all pretty used to our standard AI assistants, right? But today, we're going to go way beyond that. We're talking about how you can build something that's powerful, totally private, and 100% yours.
I mean, think about it for a second. That AI assistant you use every day, is it really yours? You use it, for sure, but do you actually own it? Do you control what it knows and what it does with your information?
Because here's the thing, most of the AI tools out there are cloud-based. And what that means is your questions, your prompts, even sensitive documents, they're all getting sent off to some remote server somewhere. And a lot of the time, that data is being used to train the very model you're interacting with.
But what if there was another way? What if you could build your very own AI expert, one that lives and breathes only on your own computer, playing by your rules with complete and total privacy? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into.
So let's really get into it. To start, we got to understand the real limitations of that standard, that one-size-fits-all AI. That's how we'll see just how much of a game changer a custom, local version can be.
And wow, the difference is just night and day. On one side, you've got the standard deal. Your data is shared, the knowledge is pretty general, and you're often paying recurring fees. But when you build your own, everything flips. Your data is 100% private because it's all local. You're not getting general knowledge, you're creating specialized expertise. And you get total ownership, often without needing any API keys or paying for monthly subscriptions. It's a whole new ballgame. And that idea of total ownership, well, that leads us straight to the good stuff. Building your own private expert. An AI that is genuinely yours, from the ground up.
So what exactly is a custom GPT expert? Well, put simply, it's an AI assistant that you build yourself. You've trained it on your own stuff, your documents, your notes, your data, and the most important part, it runs locally, right on your device. That's what gives you that complete privacy and total control.
And it's not just about privacy. This is where it gets really fun. It's about personality. You get this amazing creative freedom to give it unique instructions, a specific tone, a whole character. Seriously, imagine building a research assistant that sounds like your favorite professor, or a brainstorming partner that has the snarky attitude of a movie character. That's the kind of deep control we're talking about here. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds awesome, but how hard is it to actually do? Well, you might be surprised. The process is actually pretty straightforward. Let's walk through the core workflow right now.
It really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you create and define. This is where you give your AI its name, its personality, all its core instructions. Then comes the magic part. Upload knowledge. You feed it your own documents, your files, your data. You're turning it into an expert in your world. And finally, you interact and refine. You just chat with it. You test it out, see what it says, and tweak it until it's perfect. It's a really creative, hands-on process.
And once you've built your expert, that's when you unlock this whole new set of what I like to call superpowers. Let's take a look at the incredible tools that are now at your command.
The capabilities here are just fantastic. You're not locked into one company's models. You can choose from the best out there. OpenAI's models, Llama, Mistral, you name it. The ability to run them completely offline, that's a huge deal for privacy. But you're not cut off from the world. You can still let it search the web for up-to-the-minute info. You can even have it analyze new documents right in the middle of a chat. And you control all of it from one simple dashboard.
And maybe the most crucial point is this. You can make and save as many of these custom experts as you want. All of them are stored right there on your local machine. There are no cloud storage limits, no paywalls popping up saying you've hit your max for the month. It's truly unlimited.
And you know what the best part is? You can get started on this right now. There are amazing no-code or low-code tools out there like FlowEyes, Jan.ai, or LM Studio that make it super accessible for anybody. Or if you're more of a tinker, there are open-source options like Anything LLM and PrivateGPT that give you even more control. The key takeaway is that these tools let you build without needing to mess with expensive API keys. The power is literally in your hands.
So what this all really points to is a fundamental shift in how we think about AI. It's about being able to set your own rules. It's about going from just being a user to becoming an architect.
So let's just boil it all down. What are the transformative benefits here? No paywall limits. You can build and save as much as you want. No recurring fees. You get to dodge those costly subscriptions. And the big one, complete ownership. It's your AI, it's your data, and they're your rules. That level of control is just revolutionary, whether you're a creator, a developer, or running a business.
Maybe the best way to think about it is like this.
Using a standard cloud AI is kind of like renting an apartment. It's useful, for sure, but you're always living by someone else's rules. Building your own local GPT, that's like designing and building your own custom home. Every single detail is exactly the way you want it to be.
So, the tech is finally here, the tools are more accessible than ever. There's really only one question left to ask. What are you going to build?